about, you know how when you're in high school, you get back together in a relationship, and what did you do while we wasn't together? Like, we already had that conversation. So I had told him, like,
back from shopping,
remember, like 2 weeks before you came home, when I found out you cheated on me, I was outside and I was so drunk. I can't be honest and tell you how that situation went, because I was drunk as hell. I was being very immature. I was acting as a teenager would, just out here doing shit. He was like, it don't matter. That's my kid. I love you. I love him. Like, I don't care.
Did this go in the refrigerator?
Cool. So
no, this go in the cat.
Braylon was at school. He even moved to a school closer to me for my pregnancy. And for me, I feel like that was one of the biggest, me and Braylon's mom, our relationship was kind of like rocky, just because like her son would sneak out. He would do anything for me. Braylon would literally drop everything. And we had this one situation where, this is why she really started to be mad at me and not like me. I broke up with Braylon, and on his senior night, I broke up with him because I found out that he was like cheating on me with this girl at his school. And I pretty much had blocked him on everything. So what did Braylon do? He left school and came to my school and literally like called one of my homegirls, like, tell Courtney I'm outside right now. Well, little did I know that was his senior night. His mom had texted me, was like, hey, I have to work later today, whatever, I'm gonna be at work late. If I don't make it, can you walk Braylon for his senior night? I'm like, yeah, I got you, whatever. Well, because he left school before 12 o'clock, which would have been half day, his coaches told him he couldn't walk on his senior night. When his mama found out that he left school early, and his coaches called his mama and was like, yeah, and she ended up doing her investigation and finding out that he left and came to my school to get me to argue with me, oh baby, I was the devil. I was the devil. There was no more liking me. It was over with. So yeah, he didn't get to walk his senior night, and I felt horrible because even him, he was crying, he was upset, and I was just like, you shouldn't have left school. Like, at the end of the day, we had traded phones. Okay, we had traded phones. I found a secret file of Braylon's phone with this other girl named Courtney Dixon. Okay, he introduced this girl to me as if they were friends. Just for me to find out that he took her virginity was her first, and that was his first girlfriend. They were both each other's first. Who are you playing with? Okay, cool. Mind you, this was before college, but that was why his mom and me had a rocky relationship, because of that situation, right? Okay, cool. So I go through my pregnancy. Braylon had moved to a school closer. I would go every single weekend to see him. My friend Taylor would drive me up there, big belly, going to see him, just being there with him. So Braylon had already knew, like, that he stepped out of a relationship, and I did too. But we didn't know, what was going to come from that. So anyways, y'all see how the ghost followed me from my house to where I'm at now? Just wanted to tell y'all that. But anyways, so if you don't know this, I have a ghost in my house, and he plays with the lights. We don't bother him, he don't bother us. But he does make his presence known. But anyways, so from here, I go through my pregnancy, and it's time for me to have Prince. And when it's time for me to have Prince, Braylon is there. He cuts the umbilical cord. Prince was in the NICU for a week and a half. Braylon stayed in the NICU with me. And, this was our baby. This was our little Prince Gwendolyn. And everything was, it was going good. But I knew that we had to do that DNA test. So when we finally brought Prince home, Braylon would come over every single day. And my mama didn't like Braylon mama. Braylon mama did not like my mama because of all the drama that had happened between, that situation. And yeah, I'm not gonna get into too deep. But mama was like, she ain't coming to my house. But my mom ended up letting her in the house. And we went to Walgreens, got that.
Erase wrinkles and eye bags in seconds with this new $59 facelift device. It uses Nobel Prize-winning technology to stimulate the skin, removing wrinkles and fine lines at home in record time. And it's 10 times more effective than Botox and any other treatments for just a fraction of the price. It was created by Rachel River, a renowned plastic surgeon who worked at a top skin rejuvenation clinic in Miami, Florida, for celebrities, politicians, and the elites. Rachel was sick of the clinic's high-margin pricing policy that made the treatments available only to the wealthiest, leaving seniors, pensioners, and everyday people out in the cold. Convinced that anti-aging treatments shouldn't be a privilege for the rich, she took the bold step of taking the matters into her own hands. Blessed with years of experience in the beauty industry and a desire to help others, she was able to reverse engineer high-tech beauty equipment in the clinic. Using the collagenegenesis phenomenon that powers all the collagen synthesis in the skin, she created a revolutionary device.
Putting the food away.
Later came back. Prince isn't Braylon's. It was devastating to me. Devastating. But it also was devastating to Braylon because he really wanted Prince. With me, oh baby, I was the devil. I was the devil. There was no more liking me.
Take my car over to rental car.
So yeah, he didn't get to walk in senior night, and I felt horrible because even him, he was crying, he was upset, and I was just like, you should have left school. Like, at
What, the bike downstairs?
we had traded phones. Okay, we had traded phones. I found a secret file of Braylon's phone with this other girl named Courtney Dixon. Okay, he introduced
Court
this
one.
girl to me as if
They don't do nothing over there
just for
anyway.
me to find out that he took her virginity was her first, and they apparently that was his first girlfriend.
I mean, court
His
three.
first. Who you playing with? Okay, cool. The lock. Mind you, this was before college, but that was why his mom and me had a rocky relationship because of that situation, right? Okay, cool. So I go through my pregnancy. Braylon had moved to a school closer. I would go every single weekend to see him. My friends
Ooh, my
would drive me
knees.
up there, big belly, going to see him, just being there with him. So Braylon had already knew, like he stepped out of a relationship and I did too, but we didn't know, what was gonna come from that. So anyways, y'all see how the ghost followed me from my house to where I'm at. Just wanted to tell you that. But anyways, so if you don't know this, I have a ghost in my house and he plays with the lights. We don't bother him, he don't bother us, but he does make his presence known. But anyways, so from here, I go through my pregnancy and it's time for me to have friends. And when it's time for me to have friends, Braylon is there. He cuts the umbilical cord. Chris was in the NICU for a week and a half. Braylon stayed in the NICU with me. And, this was our baby. This was our little Prince Braylon. And everything was, it was going good. But I knew that we had to do that DNA test. So we finally brought Prince home. Braylon would come home every single day. And my mama didn't like Braylon mama. Braylon mama did not like my mama because of all the drama that happened between, that situation. And yeah, I'm not gonna get into too deep. My mom was like, she ain't coming to my house. My mom ended up letting her in the house. And we went into Walgreens, got the at-home DNA test, did the swab or whatever, received it off. A week later, came back. Princess and Braylon's. It was devastating to me. Devastating.
Let me tell y'all. Me and my dude went food shopping today, right? So we did our little shopping or whatever. Of course, I was done before him because there's a lot of stuff that he bought. He went shopping yesterday also. Then shopping again today. Then I went shopping on today. So we in there, you know what I'm saying? We on the little things with the carts, sitting down, driving them, putting our stuff and whatever. I call him. I'm like, I got everything I think I need. Is there anything you need me to pick up? I'm near to check out. Like, I'm about to check out. So he like, no. He like, no, you good or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'll see you when you check out. So I check out or whatever. And, mind you, I go out. I don't ever let them bag my shit up. So I checked out or whatever. I'm sitting outside. I'm smoking on my vape, right? Chilling, right? Smoking on my vape. I'm chilling. Then my dude, he comes out there. He's done. He checked out, right? I had to buy me some more of that. Where is it in here? Yeah. How much is here? Like a whole bottle. So I'm stacked up. More look, y'all. More hair shit. I'm trying to think if he want. Yeah. So my dude comes out or whatever, and he like, what's up? I'm like, nothing or whatever like that. So we sitting there out front of ShopRite waiting for our transportation to come and pick us up. Sitting there, we busting up, we talking. Damn, that motherfucker fast. So, yeah, y'all, they got go-karts out here in this complex, and that's how they be getting around, because it is a big complex. But so, anyway, we sitting out there, whatever, we waiting, we talking or whatever. So he like, damn, I forgot something or whatever. And he told me what it was. I can't remember right now. He told me what it was. So I said, go back and get it. The bus ain't here, and they ain't called your phone yet. And I'm out here. I'm not going nowhere. So he leaves with his cart or whatever. So I'm just sitting there, whatever. And I'm trying to do a story time to drop for y'all. So I'm just sitting, I'm all just in my phone. I'm just like, come on, like, transportation, I'm ready to go, whatever. So this lady comes up to me and says, is that your personal cart? Like a scooter. You know, like people have their own scooters with a basket. So I'm like, I didn't say anything. Because before I could speak, she was like, oh, no, that's not yours. That's the store's. I need that. But you need what? I said, I'm using it right now. My things is in here. I'm waiting for my ride to come. I had a Karen. I never had a Karen. When I tell you this bitch was talking about all this other shit, I told her, I don't even know why you still talking to me, because I'm not talking to you. I'm not getting up, and I'm not giving up my fucking cart with all my bags in there. I'm not doing it. So she just was running off her mouth. And I said, I can't do this. So, no. What happened was, yeah, she was talking. So I telling her, like, go in there. Like, there's more carts in there. Like, it was like 4 of them in there. Me and my dude took 2. So it should have been like maybe 2 or 3 left. So I'm like, yeah, they got more in there. So she's like, it's not nothing in there. Da, 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 da. Mind you, she got a cart in her hand. She got a cart. But you got a cart, and you trying to come at me for the other cart that you could sit down and ride in. I said, ma'am, I'm not getting up until my ride comes. So she tried to go on, but I was ignoring her. I said, I'm not even talking to you. Like, stop talking to me. So then my dude come up. He like, what's going on? I'm like, yo, she tripping. She talking about, she keep just talking about the cart. Like, she want my cart, and she not getting it. Like, I'm not getting up. All my bags is already filled right here and everything. Like, I'm not getting up. So she was starting again, like, when my dude got there. I said, listen, I can't do this, because I'm not going to let this bitch take me there. So I scooted off. I went all the way to the other end of the shop, right? Outside, around the corner. So I stayed there for a little while. Sat there for a little bit. So then I come back. She not there. My dude there. I'm like, yeah, that bitch was tripping. Like, I don't know what she was on, but I know how I am. So I had to leave. Like, I had to, because it wouldn't have been good. So, yeah, because my dude was like, where you going? I'm like, I can't deal with her. Like, I'm not doing this. Like, she's not going to keep talking. I'm telling her, don't talk to me. I'm not talking to you. So, don't you know this bitch comes back out? She went in the motherfucking store and told them that she probably even said, they got 2 carts out. It's 2 people outside. They got, da, da, da. She probably went in and said that too. But anyway, you know how they got the guys that collect the carts and shit. Really sweet little guy. So I hear a guy yell out the door to him, yo, help her find, like, the cart, like the ones that we was on. I said, I can't believe this bitch came back outside. Bitch, where? When? Like, for real. Like, there's been times that I go in the store and there's no carts available. What I'm gonna say to somebody, oh, I need that? No, you don't do that. I would just shop. And if I get done and I'm still waiting on transpo and I see that there's finally a cart there, yes, I'm gonna put my bags in there and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna shop around some more just to drive around just to see, like, take up some time for my transportation come. But this bitch was really on some shit. Like, she really, really was trying it. So, me and my dude, we see this black car. I mean, black. Dark tinted windows, black. So, I'm looking, I see the car, I'm like, my dude was like, she probably called them. It was a fucking cop car. I said, this fucking bitch, yo. I'm about to, I can't. I'm like, I just want the ride to come so we can get the fuck out of here. Because if somebody comes to me and try to tell me to get the fuck off this car, it's going to be a fucking problem. And I don't want that for myself. Not out here. Did you want me to put this juice in the refrigerator, or you want me to put it in the under the counter where mine is at? I was fucking pissed. I said, oh no, we got a motherfucking Karen that thinks that she's obligated to everything. In the cabinet.
Yo, these motherfuckers sent me a check. It's $74, right? And then the balance is $355. Yeah, they sent me a fucking check for $74. So I went to the office and I told her, she said, don't do anything until you find out from public service. Even public service wrote me to let me know that they dropped that third party. But they didn't say nothing about changing that meter. But they gotta tell me something about that meter because we called it in. So now if the meter was defaulted, they owe me more than some fucking $74 fucking dollars. They trying to say I ate up $355 worth of electric? Wrong. In a month? No way.
And we've been here for how long when our bill was never that high?
Never. My social worker told me, I told my social worker what was going on, and she told me to bring the bill.
Yeah, so anyway, we came across a Karen today, and I was just like, I'm not going to let her. I done seen Karens take people, like, way out of their position as far as, like, how they was feeling. Like, they literally make you turn up on them because they are annoying, and they just keep. And I'm like, yeah, it was one of those, y'all. Other than that, me and my dude, we had a nice time. We shopped. He did his thing. I did my thing. We came together at the end. We put our groceries up. And we home now. And that shit is over with. And try not to run into a Karen, y'all. Because the motherfuckers is annoying than a motherfucker. And I'm not lying. Baby, where you want me to put this evaporated milk at?
In the cabinets over there to your left-hand side.
Okay. So, yeah, guys. It was a Karen today. I can't believe the way she just kept sitting there, just kept. I'm like, I got my hood on with the fur around that bitch. So I'm like this. Yeah, my first time ever running into a Karen, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe and like to Charlie Be More Careful, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna get y'all. I was trying to get some motherfucking footage, but skinny bitch left. She left from where we was at, so therefore I wasn't able to get the footage of her. Cause I was definitely going to video that bitch. She dipped. So
You said one of these bags had a hole in it.
yeah, I put it inside the a plastic thing. It's right there. You just put it down there. Right here.
All right.
But yeah, that's it,
Hey,
guys.
you
So
got another one of them big bags like this?
yeah, it's more.
Give me
of 'em.
one. Shit, it's not even no more.
All them damn chips. You not even eating them. Trash them. I don't know why you holding on to them. You not eating. You know I don't even fuck with chips like that.
Shit, I don't need to figure out a bag.
Peace, y'all.
You get this right.
Every now and then I eat a little bit. Hey, babe, do me a favor. Why are you standing up?
Oh, you brought more brown sugar?
I've been bought that last month. Babe, here. Put this up
Damn,
in
you
it.
got my liver was sitting out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see that. My fault.
Sorry.
Baby, you put that stuff away. You had to leave that out. What is that? Oh, crackers. All right, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like to Charlie Be More Careful and try not to run into a Karen.